So I just wanted to talk about my ever-changing depression. My ever-changing depression. That's a big topic for me. Um, First of all, I always have depression. It's the one thing that goes away. Depression is the one thing I can depend on. Um, it's something that I know, and it's something that how should I say this? Um, I I I don't know. It's just something that I understand. It's something I've learned to live with. Depression. Um, I also think depression is a period in one's life. I don't think depression lasts forever. I think depression lasts for a period of time. Um, Now, maybe you'll never get better. Maybe this is what life is, you know. Maybe life is just going to be this bad for the rest of my life. Maybe, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe the maybe it just will always be this bad. But from what I understand about doing research about depression is it is a period in one's life that eventually goes away. Okay, the depression eventually goes away, and things can get better. The pain can recede. Also, the depression can get a lot worse, and depression can usually occurs when. Well, I mean, I wouldn't even call this depression because of my problems are so bad. My financial problems are so bad that I have like real problems, and it's not just a state of my mind, and it's like I truly do not know on a day-to-day basis how I'm going to get to tomorrow. I truly do not know how I can make it through to the next day. On like a financial basis, from like a employment, I don't make enough money basis. Like I don't know how to survive, and that's one thing. That's is financial survival. Like, what am I going to do long term? How am I going to have a career? Who's going to survive in America? How am I going to survive long term like this? That's one question. But the question of depression, depression can go away in time. Like there are people that are happy out there. Like I know for a fact there are happy people out there. There are people who don't have pain. There are people who just are okay with themselves, and like that could be a place I could get in my life where like everything could be okay, you know, where like things could get better. Like I could live like everybody else, you know. I could do that too. Is you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't always have to be this bad, you know. Like and I say ever changing depression because like it's like one thing and then it's something else. Like it's one thing and it's something like I'll like my stomach hurts and then you know, like something else will hurt. Like my back will hurt, or not my back, but like, um, you know, I've got one problem and then I've got another problem. Like, I, it's different problems. Like, I fail at one job and then I fail at another job, and then the reasons why I failed at each of those jobs were different. Every job I've ever failed at, the reasons why I failed at it were different. And it wasn't the exact same reason. I didn't make the same mistake twice. Keep that in mind. I did not make the same mistake twice. It was always a different mistake that I made. And that's what makes it confusing is um like you can make a different mistake every time, but you're still in the same hole that you've always been in, even if you make a different mistake every time. And that's why it's ever-changing depression. Like it's one problem and then it's a different problem and it's a different problem. And I could get to a point where all these problems could go away and I could live like a normal life like everybody else. I could be happy. You know, it doesn't always have to be this bad. It doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be like this for the rest of my life. I could live just like anybody else. Um, this isn't like a permanent place. It's just a state of the heart. It's just a place I'm in. It's just a place I'm in right now. It's just a state of me. It's a state of my heart. And like, I don't think it always has to be like this. Like this whole pain, there's people that don't have pain, and I know I could get there. I know I could live without this like constant pain. You know, I could be as happy as anyone else if I found a career and the right set of circumstances. Like what I'm looking for like right now is I guess I'd want to work like 1 day a month or something somewhere. But at the same time, I don't. I've just learned to be satisfied with what I do have. Like I'm pretty satisfied with my job. I don't have a phone right now because my food stamps shut off, so I don't have a phone. So I just I can't even really apply for a job right now if you don't have a phone. Um, I just I don't and like I don't know. I don't I know I need to keep looking for a job. I need to keep looking for the one opportunity that could change my life, but I don't believe like that's gonna happen, you know? I don't think like, oh, I'm gonna find this thing and then everything's gonna be different. I don't think from a career perspective things are gonna get better. I think it's always gonna be this bad, and I think I'm always gonna be dependent on my mom for financial support, and I'm always gonna have just a small part-time job to, and this is gonna be the best I'm gonna be able to do. And I think sometimes you have to know when to stop beating your head against the wall trying to achieve something you're not going to achieve. But the depression could go away in a variety of ways, but it could just be a period of my life that'll be like this, and then things could change, or things could always be this bad, or it could go in a variety of different directions. It could change in so many ways. It's unfathomable all the ways it could change. And like I don't know, I like if I could just improve my physical health to a point, like I want to train to run a marathon. And if I could train to run a marathon, then my physical health would be in good shape, and then I would. But my feet are having problems, so that's the other part of the ever-changing depression. Is like my feet are having problems right now, so I have to wait till my feet heal up before I can walk more, and before can't run until I'm able to walk more. I was able to walk 27 miles a day, and then it's not long of walking 27 miles a day before you can start running 27 miles a day. The thing is, my hips got strained from that, but particularly my feet got strained from doing that, and particularly my feet got strained from walking 27 miles a day. So it's like I have to I I'm waiting for my feet to heal up, and that happened in January, right? That happened like 2.5 months ago, or it happened like in February. It happened like 2 months ago, where like my feet first got messed up from the walking, and then and so then I wasn't doing it for a while, and then I was doing more walking like 2 or 3 days ago, and then my feet got really messed up again. Um, so it's difficult because you have to constantly get your feet stronger, and then and like it's gonna take so long before I'm gonna be able to run, and um, like I don't know how much walking I have to do before I'm actually able to run the long distance like I want to. Like I want to be able to run a marathon every day, and it's a difficult challenge to achieve, and I don't know how much exercise I don't know how much exercise I'm gonna have to go through to get to that point. Um, I have to it I don't know. Um, See, like the feet constantly have to break down, and then the skin rebuilds stronger than it was before, and then it keeps happening over and over and over again, and then so it gets to the point where it's in decent condition to run again, and then I can run long distances. So that's something I'm looking forward to, and that running long distances might solve my ever changing depression, because then Once my feet are healed and my hips are healed and my back is healed, all these health problems go away, then I can run a marathon, then things will be better. And that's what I'm hoping for, is that's the change in my life that I'm working towards. It's just a little bit of healing that has to happen on my foot to make that happen. And it just takes time, honestly. All of that stuff just takes time, and takes faith and takes belief that things could change, things could get better. And I know things could get better. I really believe I would be able to walk long distance again or run long distance again, but it's a huge hassle to get to that point, because there's so much work you have to put into it. And even when I am able to run the marathon every day, that's still not going to get me a full-time job. That's still not going to, make my dreams come true. It's just my health is going to be improved. And once my health is improved, my depression should decrease a little bit. I mean, I'm not going to have money, but I'm going to have health. That's 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 what's in my control, and all I can take care of is what's in my control. And exercise is something I can do to keep my body in working condition. It does strain my heart to do that. It does strain my head. It strains a few different parts of me, but the biggest thing it strains now is my feet. And once my feet are in a better working order, then I'll be able to push harder in that direction. And that just takes time. All that takes is time. So that's all I have to say about that. So let me know in the comments below, what do you feel ever changing depression like I do, or do you or things different for you? Do you feel a constant depression, or is it always the same thing, or is it different things? Like it's always different for me. I've always had a different issue for me personally. Let me know in the comments below. Do you have the same problem, or do you have different problems? Please subscribe to this channel to be part of the community, and please like this video. It really helps the channel out a lot. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.